Hey there everyone, so it is time to get some more cleaning and organizing done and getting this house back to normal after a never-ending pain in the you-know-what nightmare of a reno. So today's agenda, I think I'm going to be downstairs dealing with this chaos right here on the table so I can have my table back and we can have coffee chats, because it's going to get cooler. This morning it was cooler and the temperature is just going to keep dropping and dropping, and it's going to be too cold. I don't know about you, but I don't want to freeze my tushkas off while drinking coffee outside. So we will have to drink coffee inside. But in order to do that, now I know I do have the rocking chair, but I do miss my table. So that is the goal, to get this table cleared off so we can have a coffee chat, when it gets really, really cold, at the table and not at the rocking chair, because the rocking chair is kind of comfortable but kind of not. Yeah, and plus, I'm hoping to get one more coffee chat outside. Hopefully I can film that soon. I'm just gonna have one more outside, yes, before it gets too cold, and I'll have to do that pretty soon, because Mother Nature, she's not always on your side. No. she's not. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm kind of like one day upstairs doing something, one day downstairs doing something, and that way stuff is getting done, and upstairs and downstairs, and slowly but surely we're getting there, and it is looking a lot better. So yeah, let's see what we're looking at. I know it's been like 2 years. Yeah. Okay, so this corner is still looking good. If you remember, I cleaned this corner. It is still looking great. Those books right here, the hubby is telling them those were my dad's photography books. This bag still has my dad's ashes in here, and yeah, I'm not dealing with that right now. No, when I first got them, I took them out of the bag and I put them right back in because, yeah, too emotional, and I just couldn't deal with it. So yeah, they've been in there, for, a couple of months, yeah, since he's been gone, and yeah, it's just to deal with later. I'm not sure what I'm going to put them in or what, so we'll deal with that later, but I'm not ready for that yet. Okay, so yeah, okay, we have the computer. The computer has been at the table ever since we had to do online learning. Ugh, yeah, well, which was not fun. But my mom has a small computer desk that we will eventually bring over here, and the computer will eventually leave the table, which will be great. And there's a lot of stuff that has to go upstairs, okay? Like, I have laundry, obviously, upstairs. Pillows, Parrot Platypus, Darth Vader, upstairs. I have a Halloween costume right there, okay? Henry's Halloween costume, and it is a little snug on Henry. Yeah. So when I came home from Spirit of Halloween, and I always forget that sometimes these costumes can run small, and he tried it on and it was really tight, and it has a zipper in the back, and I was trying to zip him up and the zipper broke. So it still fits. I think it's just the torso part that doesn't really fit. The legs fit, okay, but it's the torso part that doesn't fit. So half of it fits and half of it doesn't. And speaking of yeah, Casey painted that last year around this time. Yeah, speaking of Nightmare Before Christmas. So yeah, it's oh my god, we could have gotten you a men's, Jack costume. I'm not sure how much, because Casey's costume was $75, but that was inflatable, and I didn't really pay attention to what the other costumes, your ordinary costumes cost. I'm thinking does inflatable cost more because it has a fan in it? You have to buy your own batteries, which we did, and it does work. The alien is hanging out over there. You'll see soon. But the Jack one was 50, and if the Jack one was 50, how much would the adult one be? Like, probably not too far off the alien one, right? So I want to, like, see if I can get, like, Velcro and do it that way. If not, and he wore it, because he wears his PJs underneath because they're thin, right? And they always wear their PJs underneath the costumes, because when you come home, take off your costume and just relax and you go to bed, right? I've been doing that since I started trick-or-treating, and it's like, but even with the thin pajamas, I couldn't get it zipped, and I'm like pulling at the sides, right, to try to zip it up, and then of course it did what I thought I was going to do. It broke. So I'm going to try to get some Velcro, but if worse comes to worse, like, he can still wear it. It's just going to be for like a few hours. The back just will be zipped up, but I'm going to try to figure something out with Velcro. But it's just like, yeah, we could have gone in a men's, size. But anyways, back to the table. And we also have, okay, the Hobbit, Lord of the Rings books that has to go upstairs. There's a couple of toys on here. Casey's Imaginext toys, which will go downstairs, because those are his forever toys. And yeah, a couple of games have to go in the game cupboard, like right there, but we're not doing that today. That's the junk drawer. And we're not doing that today. Oh my gosh, that's like the one area I don't want to do, because it's like, it's trashed. Okay, it's trashed, yeah. It is so messy. And plus I also want to organize the shelves up there and go through the mugs. And pretty soon we can drink out of Mr. Grinch there. Yes. But yeah, here's the alien. Yeah, that's just that's where he's hanging out. And yeah. There's stuff in this bag that has to go in this box. This is a box from upstairs. It made it this far. That's what has the Christmas decorations, because I know I have some Christmas stuff, at least one in that bag that will go in that box, and then that will probably go into the back, but not downstairs, because why bring it downstairs? It's just going to come up in a few weeks, so yeah, hopefully. And then the table, there's a lot of other stuff that has to go upstairs. So yeah, but for today, I have to go through these bags to sort and organize. But for today, we're going to tack this. This is our to-do list, our agenda, our goal, and yeah. Bippity boppity boo. If only it were that easy. Okay, first thing first. Something everybody has thousands of in their house. Reusable stinking bags from every store you shop at. Like, I don't need any more of these. No, this one I think is too small. An Iron Man costume, I'm not sure what I'm doing with that. That's a Hubby's t-shirt. And that's upstairs. This is the Iron Man costume. It doesn't fit them. I don't think it has the mask. So I'm just gonna toss this in the kitchen. That's where my other ones are. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these here for now. Take a seat. Okay. Okay, so all this is upstairs. Oh, that's where Henry's hoodie is. Okay, good to know. Upstairs. Yep. That's how my dad stacked it. Oh, yep, upstairs. Upstairs. These are them? What are these? No. Oh. Star Wars Adorables that Henry got for his birthday. Sort through that later. these are the t-shirts that need to go upstairs that were my dad's. So those are upstairs too. Oh, one fell up. I haven't put them away yet. I don't know. It's just that's grief for you. Like, you're just not ready. That's it. You know. Okay. Overflow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, upstairs I have to go through it and empty it. Oh gosh, that's from the back. Upstairs, movie purse, which we'll probably need for when SpongeBob comes out. I think at the end of November, SpongeBob movie comes out. So, yes, we will need that. I think that's the last movie we're seeing in 2025. Oh, okay. It never ends. And bag number 1. My mom gave me all of the Faithful VHS tapes that my dad was in, Mr. Doubt. If you know, you know. It was a Christian TV show. I think that still goes on today, but it's different. But yeah, I have all his VHS tapes. So if I ever want to watch him, I can. If I ever want to see him or hear his voice, very thankful for that. But of course I can't do that right now, or else, you know, yeah. You know, yeah. I think there's like quite a few. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure where I am putting my VHS tapes. I will have to redo them, redo the count, because what number was I at? I think I was close to 200, so I'm probably like over 200 now, because I did find more after I did that count when we were like organizing them. And I think I'm over 200 with these, so yeah. Okay, so I have quite a few. There's 2 more. Yeah. The guy who played Mr. Cutright, I found out he passed away too. I think he had heart problems. And there's the guy who played the cop. He passed away quite a few years ago. Yep, I know his son. So I went to school with his son. His son is in DC right now. Okay, so the Ziploc bag, that's empty. Okay, and then a picture which I will probably put down here on my wedding day with my mom and dad. So yeah, she gave me that. Ah, no, you're not about to fall over. Who do you think you are? Yeah, and March of the Penguins. That was my dad's. Didn't Morgan Freeman voice this? Wasn't he the narrator? Yeah, I think so, right? Yep, Morgan Freeman, right down at the bottom. I remember watching that. Like, we used to like watch movies on Boxing Day. Oh, Our Gang, Volume 1, Little Rascals. Okay, so I'll put this. Oh, I have piled over there. And just a book, Polar Habits. Penguins. Yeah, so I'll probably put this on the bookshelf. I'm gonna put these with the DVD. Oh, this is a nugget that has to go upstairs, and they're plush. So I think I'm gonna have a bag just to put stuff up, like stuff that has to go upstairs. Put in a bag so I can make less trips. Okay, I'm going to organize this stuff, and yeah, that's one bag. Let me see what's in the other bag. All right, bag number 2. Would you like to make a deal? Careful, you make it the zoink. Yeah. Okay, this stays down here. Puzzle sorter. Hope I can use that soon. That was thrift store. This is Casey's. He has his. This will go upstairs. His beadwork in here that he made, and he bought a couple anywhere. So okay, it's not too much in this bag. We like that. Piece of paper, garbage. Last unicorn. I'm still on the hunt for a set for the Narnia books for Casey, and this can stay down here because they have the rest of their little toys like that down here. That goes in there. Okay. And a cassette rewinder, you know, VHS tape rewinder. Yeah. So I'll probably. So I don't know where my cassette tapes are going. If they're gonna go downstairs or upstairs. That's like the only thing. I'm not 100% sure where they're going. They're all right here, and I have some DVDs here, but I'm just not sure. That's still a question mark. it looks like. Wow. 2 years since I seen this table. Welcome back. Now I still have to buy a computer, but I'm gonna do that later because I am kaput. I'm gonna take a break and yeah, we'll do that later. It's a lot of little things like batteries. That seems to be where batteries go, or my bag clips. They never make it back into the kitchen, and my hubby has his pile of hockey cards there. So yeah, we'll do that later, but for now, beautiful on the floor. Underneath it, I just have to grab Groot. He's on the other side, and he'll have to go in the wash. But yeah, okay. Whew. So this bag is upstairs. This one I'm not sure because I got the VHS tapes in here, and that's my nail polish. I might keep this down here for now since I don't know where my VHS tapes are going, which are right there. And upstairs, and this was my dad's hat. Go Jays go. Okay, can't keep it. Yes. Whew, okay, but so far, yeah, we're looking pretty good. And we're not going to talk about how more messier this looks. I put stuff there because this stuff will eventually go in there, so it has to like look really messy before it looks really nice and tidy and organized. So I just add it to the chaos, yeah. But that will probably maybe be next when I am down here. Next cleaning, organizing video, I'll probably be upstairs. Maybe doing the bookshelves, organizing my Nancy drawers. But this will be next. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I started over here, I'm just going to work my way around. And it will eventually get sorted and organized. And looking 100% like a house. I know, and not like a snow globe. Alright, so that's it for this cleaning, organizing, getting our house back to normal after a never-ending pain and a tushy nightmare of a reno. I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, I'm just gonna take it easy, put my feet up, drink water, and cool down pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, I do my regular housework later. Yeah, like the vacuuming, you know, that kind of stuff. And yeah, and then making dinner. Oh, yeah, I gotta make dinner again. Like, I don't know. I need a chef. Can Santa bring me a chef for Christmas? And like, maybe like a maid? You know, like, come on, Santa. Come on. All right, so, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, be blessed, and thanks for watching. I really, truly, appreciate it. Ta-ta for now. Bye.